But looking at the Super Falcons now, we lost, same in 2018, we lost the opener, we went on to the final, defeated South Africa, won the final. Do you see, do you still want to take it a game at a time, or do you see the Super Falcons going all the way to defend their title in this tournament?
Obviously, it will be sick for anybody, even if we had won this game, for anybody not to take it a game at a time, because any game is a winner and any game is a loser.
Yeah.
So you've got to take it a game at a time. But that said, we're 9 times champion. There are only 2 countries in Africa that have won the African Women Cup of Nations, Nigeria and Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea has got 2. This South Africa that we're talking about, I hear people say, some people say, our guests do their hair. The South Africans, their hair were low cut.
Some people were also saying they know how to do TikTok, know how to dance.
Say our guests know how to dance. You see that thing that I keep telling you, that I don't listen to majority. That's 1. 2, Nigerian football does not have fans. South African fans have been supporting their national team since forever with absolutely nothing to show for. A team that have won the African Women Cup of Nations 9 times, right? Haven't they earned the right to have 10 bad tournaments? Let's be very honest. Haven't the Falcons earned the right to go through 10 championship without winning it, and we will not complain? What kind of people are we? I saw comment. One say, I was waiting for this, for you people to be beaten. They don't point for now, but it's 2-1. We're those kind of people. We buy Ashwebi, sew it, and keep it in the wardrobe, waiting for people's failure. When people are succeeding, we argue against it. I know it's luck. But once they lose, yes, I knew it will become profit. I knew they will fail. What kind of stupid people are that? And those are the kind of people you want me to listen to. No. We lost our first game. People have lost first game and gone on to win championship. Spain in 2010 lost their first game, and people say they were perennial on their achievers. They went on to win the championship. What's it called? Nigeria lost first game before in 2018. We went on to win the championship. So it's not a big deal. And even if Nigeria goes on not to win this championship or get knocked out in the group stage, it's also not a big deal for me. And people said all sort of things. We don't have planning. When we were winning before, what were we planning? What was the planning? There is got to come a time. Brazil have 5 World Cup. They were beaten at home 7-1. 7-1. Who beats a team like Brazil in their home 7-1? It's not. They didn't tell me the story. I was in Brazil. I was a commentator on the day. I'm just telling you that football, Nigerians, a large chunk of Nigerians have this entitlement spirit, and that's the very bane of our national life. We feel so entitled, but we won't do anything. These people don't even. One guy was arguing with me on Twitter, and I asked him, "Did you watch the game?" He disappeared because he obviously didn't watch the game because I was talking upside down. And that's how you. Those are the kind of people who they just wait for the result, or probably they listen to what's uncooked, amateur presenter analyst in one of these radio stations where they just talk. Those people who always tell you Pep Guardiola is a fraud. Jose Mourinho have reached the end of the line. Blah 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 blah. Those and then they make you feel. They come online and start telling you the guys are not good. What are footballers known for? Celebrating. Feel good moment. Football is about the feel good spirit. So I don't know when doing TikTok videos or doing Twitter video or Instagram video is a problem. It's not a problem. Yes, players were playing out of position. That same team, proper selection yesterday, we will beat South Africa. Proper selection will beat South Africa. Not like South Africa were so wonderful. This team, see, records, goal scoring record have been set by Falcons. This team is still good. We still have the Pichichi winner, a player who plays for Barcelona in this team. We still have Rasheedat Ajibade. We still have some very, very well-experienced players in this team. It's not like we just set up one team and the players are not good. Our players were full of running, full of energy. Maybe one or two passes not properly placed. You can't really look at this team and say Nigeria was shit yesterday. You can't say that. They were not as bad as they were at the Aisha Buhari Invitational Tournament. It's just that if you reshuffle the deck, put Rasheedat Ajibade where you're supposed to put her, put a proper midfielder in that midfield, the story would have been different. But hey, nobody's going to look at that. Most of the people who are tearing them down didn't even watch the game. What right do you have to tear a team down when you didn't even see the game? You didn't even support this team. And why is it that with us, once a team loses, we need to tear them down? When you're a fan of a team, it's when they are done that you support them. People like Debbie Canty still have fans. When have Debbie Canty won anything? They still have people who buy tickets and go watch them every day. Crystal Palace, all those teams, they still have fans. They're not going to win anything in 100 years. Spurs have had fans since forever. People still support them. What have they won? They've not won anything.
Hello, my name is Sumaira. I am from Pakistan and you are watching Better TV Radio. Please subscribe. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Abdullah Wali. I'm from Pakistan, the number one country in the world in cricket. You're watching Better Sports TV Radio. Please subscribe.
Anyways, some fans are way the way they criticize is just way beyond what you can imagine. There are still some section of the fans out there who still support the Super Falcons. But I mean, yesterday the criticism was way. I mean, people need to know that TikTok. I think they are partners with CAF at the moment with CAF tournaments and all that.
Whether they are partners or not partners.
It's not even just the Super Falcons. If you follow
Every
the CAF
team.
channel, all team they had to produce content for TikTok and all that. But like I said, some fans will just go ahead and make the criticism overboard and all that.
The average Nigerian would tell you that, Nigerian league needs to upgrade. Nigerian league needs to do better. When you try to do Nigerian football, needs to do better, needs to catch up with the rest of the world. When you try to produce content in that space, they come around again and blame you. You know how many people blame me that I'm the reason why Nigeria didn't qualify for the World Cup? For the FIFA World Cup. You know how many people who drum it in my head that I'm the reason because I was doing video around the team? Like what sensible person do that? People get paid $10 million to produce Life and Times. That's an ecosystem kind of money. But in Nigeria, people will blame you for doing that. They're doing video in dressing room. Is that what happens on the field? How many TikTok doers you see run into the field to go and shoot a video? Are you crazy? This is 2022. We're not in 1960 Goloko. We're in 2022. And this is what is obtainable.
I think the players are matured enough to know what, when it becomes a distraction and, when
South Africa, didn't they do TikTok?
Even after they won.
What's it called? Botswana, did they do TikTok? NBA matches will be going on. Matches are going on. People are shooting a TikTok video. You're seeing all these things coming out. That stops Steph Curry from winning. And that stopped Golden State Warriors from winning. And that stopped the greatness of LeBron James. But it's only in Nigeria where people would look for those stupid things to blame people. TikTok didn't make us to lose the game. If there was anything that you're going to look at as the fault of the team, it was wrong selection. And that's where it ends. End of conversation. If we get the right selection, we still might lose. Right?
Yeah.
But at least do the best first. It's not our bet try to win. Every time you go into a field, you are expecting 3 type of results in a group game. Either a win, a draw, or a loss. But to act like it's your right all the time, it's what I don't like in football fans. And then when your team, if you think it's your right, when your team lose, learn to support them, learn to share them, learn to dig deep into the previous times where they have won consistently and say, no, I believe in you guys. There's no team in the world national team in the world that have the kind of result that the Super Falcons have at the African Cup of Nations. So they should be respected, not disrespected and be called a certain name. I don't like it.
All right, up next for the Super Falcons is the game against Botswana. And like I said earlier, Botswana are currently top in the group because they won their game by 4-2 against Burundi. So it's not getting any easier for the Falcons. So the competition is still very much open and very much alive. If they could get a win in their next game, they can still go all the way to defend their title and go for that record-extending 10th Women's African Cup of Nations.
Before you go, Timothy Daimbo have this to say. He said, I believe we should be able to get past Botswana and Burundi. Once we get into that element of the competition, now anybody go collect to Elegbete don't talk am. If we face them again, make them forget.
You are listening to Elegbete TV Radio.